my name is Ingrid Johnson. I'm a master's degree exercise physiologist here in San Diego, California, specializing in exercises for people with Parkinson's. Today's segment is going to be how to wake up your feet and your hands. Your feet and your hands are neurological strong points that send sensory information throughout your whole body. If your feet are not activated, the muscles and nerve endings are not activating, you can easily fall over. So your feet are important because they are connected to the ground all day long, and they need to be able to gather information all the time. So to activate the feet, we're going to use a tennis ball. We're going to place this tennis ball right under the arch. So when you place the ball right under the arch, you are going to notice that the arch has a lot of sensory input. When you put your weight into that ball that is under the arch, I want you to also elongate your body so that you're not squishing into the arch or into the ball, but you're also actually lengthening your body. And so I'm pushing into the ball, but I'm lengthening my body upwards. And so I am shifting my weight, and I am literally trying to become taller. So that is the arch. And I like about 8 to 10 pressure points. And next we're going to move the ball forward and back onto the longitudinal arch underneath your foot. So I'm going forward and back. So in this order, forward and back under the arch. Then I'm going to move vertically side to side, and if you are able to really sort of wring out the foot side to side, but if you cannot, even just a side to side movement matters and wakes up the nerve endings of the ball of the foot. Very important, the ball of the foot. Next, we're going to take the ball of the foot onto the floor, but the heel is up, and we're going to move side to side. So a little bit side to side. Good, it's going to be small. And next, we're going to push the heel into the ball. So the ball of the foot stays on the floor, but the heel is pushing down into the ball. And so the beauty of that is really not only waking up the feet muscles, but also strengthening your ankles. Your ankle mobility is so vitally important for walking well. You cannot walk well if your ankle is not mobile. And you also will not have much endurance in your walking if your ankle is not strong. So next we're going to go ahead and put the heel on the ground and foot on the floor and push the ball of the foot into the ball. And I want to now move that foot a little bit forward so it's almost under the toes. You can see how near your toes you can be. And again, just up and down, up and down. So before we move on to the next foot, I want you to notice kind of the similarities and the differences of your both feet now that one foot is activated. So go ahead and lift up onto your toes, and you should feel how much easier it is to do on the side that you were working the foot on the ball. You also want to see if you can lift up your toes and just keep your heel down, and do that on both feet. And you should see that the calf of the foot that you've been working on is also much looser. So let's go ahead into the other side. So here we go. I'm going to start with the arch of the ball again. Gonna push down into the ball, elongate my body upwards and upwards and upwards and upwards, and 3 and 2 and 1. And I'm going to roll forward and back, forward and back. So So for me, this is 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. If you do it slower, then go ahead and do it at your pace. And now we're gonna go side to side, rolling out the foot side to side. Good. And now I'm gonna press the heel into the ball, and I'm gonna take the heel side to side. So side to side before I step into the heel. 5, 6, whoops, I lost the ball, and that's okay. We just roll it back and continue. And now we're gonna push into the ball with the heel. Into the ball. Again, elongate your body as you push down into the ball. And 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome. And last of these is the ball of the foot / toe area. We push down and back. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Great. Okay, next I'm going to pick up my ball. I have 2 balls today. So we're going to lift up our heels and lift up our toes. So when you lift up your toes, you should be able to stick your hips out a little bit for that for the toes to release the ground. So up and back, up and back, and up and back. Now, as I promised, these movements are going to be neurologically challenging. So to help our brain improve its cognitive function and the thinking, the memory, and speed of thought and focus, we're going to do movements that incorporate some challenging movements that you may have not done before. So here we go. We're going to go up on the heels, up on the toes, and now we're going to tap our hips and tap our shoulders and tap our shoulders. We'll tap our hips, tap the shoulders, and tap the shoulders. So as I go back on my heels, I'm going to tap my hips. Here I'm going to tap my shoulders, and here I'm going to tap my shoulders. So hips, shoulders, and shoulders. Hips, hips, shoulders, shoulders. Hips, shoulders, shoulders, and hips, shoulders, shoulders. Hips, shoulders, shoulders. Now this may be a challenge for you, but I will say that it will go really quickly to learn it. So next we're just going to tap out our arm. So tapping out our arm, we can do it with the other hand too, kind of slap it, but I also like different sensory sensations. So today I'm going to tap out my arm with a ball. So change it up. And up and down, up and down, up and down. And you can also do your thighs. Thighs are good. And there you go. And now I'm going to put the balls underneath my armpits like so, like so. And so I'm going to lift my shoulders and squeeze into the ball and lift my heels at the same time. So up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Now I'm going to circle the balls underneath my armpits. Stimulates the side of the rib cage, a little bit of the lungs, and just a new thing, a new sensation. And as I said, new movements stimulate the brain. And so here we go. Enhances your focus, your memory, and cognitive function. Okay, I'm going to drop the ball and just keep one ball here. And I'm going to bounce the ball on the ground and catch it with my other hand. So going from a dominant hand to non-dominant hand. Dominant hand to non-dominant hand. And so as I bounce this, I want to look down and then I want to look up. Down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. So the ocular nerve, the nerve in your eyes, behind your eyes, is very important to also activate. so that you have good balance. Many people simply don't have good balance because the ocular nerve is sleeping a little bit. It hasn't been activated because you've only been looking forward or down. So we want to stimulate it by looking down and up. And next we're going to go side to side. So I'm going to catch the ball, whoops, and so I'm going to look side to side. So follow the ball with your eyes, again, to stimulate your ocular nerve, your peripheral vision. So here we go, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so here we go. I'm going to take my arms out to the side, and I'm going to go ahead and turn my hand up, look at the ball, and then turn my head away. I'm going to turn my palm up, look at the ball, and turn my head away when I turn the ball down. And again, look at the ball, and turn my head away, and one more time, and look away. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. As I turn my palm up, I'm going to look at the ball, and then look away. Look at the ball, and look away. Look at the ball, turn my head away, look at the ball, turn my head away, and last one, look at the ball, and turn my head away. Awesome. Next, we're going to do a walking movement. So I'm going to lift my back heel up, and as I go back, my front toes up. So back heel, front toes, back heel, front toes. I'm going to add the arms. So front, back, front, back, front, back, front, and back. Going to shift, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, and back. And last 2. And 1. All right, for the finale, we're going to do the same rocking movement that we just did, except this time we're going to tap our hands to the hips, and then we're going to open up the arms, and we're going to do this one more time. So here, open up the arms and tap the hips or hip area, thigh area, open up the arms. Now we're going to add voice. So we're going to go ha ha, he he, ho ho, he he, ha ha, he he, ho ho, he he. Great, let's do it as loud as you can to activate your voice as well. So I'm going to start the rocking, and then I'm going to add the tapping, up, and hips, and hands up, and hips, and hands up. Let's add the voice now. Ha ha, he he, ha ha, he he, ha ha, he he, and ha ha, he he. Great, so thanks for joining me. I hope your mood has improved, your cognitive function has improved, and you feel energized for the rest of the day. Join me again next time. Thanks for watching.